is up? Welcome back to another vlog. This one is going to be a day in the life, I'm pretty sure. I am on the way to my hair appointment. I'm just getting my extensions fixed. The end of my weft is like sticking out. I actually had to cut it and I think I made it worse. So I'm gonna get that fixed. I'm also gonna get a blowout because my hair salon is 45 minutes away. With traffic, it's closer to an hour. And if I'm going all the way there just to get my extension fixed, that'll literally take 3 minutes, I'm gonna get a blowout. Like, I might as well. But I have a little story time to tell you while I'm driving of what happened to me over the past week and a half. I think this is day 12. So, if you guys watched my Valentine's Day vlog, then you know a little bit about my allergic reaction that I had. That started Wednesday night. Oh boy, if only I knew that was just the beginning to a very, very long 10 to 12 days. So go watch that video if you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna go too much into detail because we'd be here forever. But I assumed I had an allergic reaction after our Valentine's Day dinner, after eating some duck. Anyways, well, the next day I woke up, rash, swollen tongue. I talk about that in the video as well. What I don't mention is that night, Thursday night, I look in the mirror as I'm brushing my teeth to go to bed. My tongue is covered in white. And text my mom, she's a nurse. She was like, that's oral thrush, which is really nasty. It's basically the overgrowth of candida. Usually you only get it if you've taken a course of antibiotics, which I haven't in a while, or you're a baby, or you're immunocompromised, if you have like HIV, if you're undergoing cancer treatment. So it just didn't make sense that I had this in my mouth. And when I tell you, it was a lot. It was a lot. Like every single doctor I've showed, my mom, everybody was like, that's a lot. Well, anyways, so I'm very susceptible to yeast. I'm just a person that I've had it a few times, not in my mouth, but you know. So I show the pictures to my doctor. She calls me in a prescription for an antifungal. I start taking that. Immediately after I take that, within like 12 hours, the white is like flaking off. And when I was brushing my teeth that night that I noticed it, I was scrubbing it and it hurt so bad. My tongue was like bleeding because you're not supposed to scrape it. Guys, these pictures are gruesome. I'm not gonna insert them because they are very graphic and worse than I even found on the internet. It was disgusting. I had this going on along with that allergic reaction. Literally, this happened within the same day. And then I also had, I didn't know it at the time, but I also had a staph infection from an ingrown hair. So I had 3 things going on at once. I assumed that it was an allergic reaction. We still don't know. And then maybe that triggered the oral thrush. But it was a long next few days. I thought I was getting better Saturday. I actually went and hung out with some friends. But I just didn't feel good, like, really. Monday comes around, I am worse. By this time, my throat was feeling weird and my ear was feeling weird. So I went to urgent care, and I had already seen one other doctor, because I went and saw him on Saturday, I forgot to mention that. But by this time, it was better, so, like, you know, whatever. I thought I was on the mend. My tongue was just really, really sore, like, burned really bad to eat anything, even drinking water. And I assumed it was just from like where the candida was like falling off. So anyways, Monday I go into urgent care because I'm having all these new symptoms. My mouth is still burning. At this time, my lips are cracking and like bleeding. I show her my infection. She prescribes me antibiotics, which is gonna counteract the antifungal I'm on and basically just make the yeast worse. But I had to do it because I had a staph infection. So anyways, she looks at my tongue or looks at my mouth and she's like, I don't see any signs of oral thrush anymore. You're good. She does a yeast culture. I'm not supposed to get it back for a few days. Well, okay, so then Wednesday, I'm not any better. My mouth is not any better. It's still burning really bad. I was gargling with salt water. It was burning so bad. Guys, even to brush my teeth, I was crying. Like, it hurt so bad. I was living off of, like, milkshakes. Well, my infection had gotten way worse. The antibiotics were not clearing it up, which was really scary. So my mom got me in with a dermatologist by the grace of God because she's booked out like a year in advance. So I go in to see her She drains the infection, literally squeezes stuff out for 4 minutes. She's like, you're doing really good with this. I'm like, girl, if you only knew how much pain I've been in the past week. When I tell you this infection hurt so bad, it was inflamed, it was red, it was swollen, just to even just sit or stand. Like, it was throbbing, pulsating pain. So anyways, I have that going on. I have the oral thrush that's not getting any better. And I still was having some symptoms of this allergic reaction. Well, after she drained the area, that's gotten a lot better. But my mouth still wasn't better until about Saturday. It's Monday now. I had to get several mouthwashes to help with the pain. I finally got a prescription for a mouthwash to kind of numb it, and that's helped a lot. But it's not completely better. My yeast culture never came back. They lost it. But I definitely still have some symptoms of that, and it takes a while for a case this severe of oral thrush to get better. My infection's not completely clear yet, so it's just been a whirlwind of medical problems and tests and doctors. I saw and talked to 5 different doctors. They were all shocked and like, what is going on? I got a ton of blood work done just to rule everything out and make sure I didn't have any like underlying problems that was causing this, and I don't, thank God. But the doctors that I talked to basically just said, this is probably a reaction from stress. I don't know why. I haven't been stressed out recently. And last time I got blood work done, my immune system was great. So they don't really know, but me and my mom are kind of thinking that the allergic reaction triggered it, or maybe the infection that I had triggered it. So maybe that was just my body like reacting to everything going on. We don't know. I'll probably never know. But it was just a lot. Like last week, a lot of tears were shed. I was very anxious and just worried that I was not going to get better. Like I said, I saw several doctors. It was not getting any better. If anything, it got worse. All of my problems. So we are on the mend. Things are looking up. I feel like I was talking for like an hour, but I just thought I would give you guys some insight of what's been going on the past week, because I was not well. Hi guys, I am back home. I didn't vlog anything in the hair salon because we literally talked the whole time. We were just chatting away, but got my extension fixed and got a blowout, and it looks really good. So I'm back home now. It's 2:30. I'm gonna make a snack because I'm probably gonna cook dinner in a few hours, and I've got a lot of work I gotta get done, so I need to fuel my body. I'm gonna just do some Greek yogurt with some berries that I cut up last night. Some strawberries. I've got some granola, cacao nibs, honey, and this type of cinnamon. So gonna make a little snack and then start working. Yogurt is supposed to be really good for candida, so I'm trying to incorporate it more in my diet because I'm not the biggest fan of yogurt. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I wish I liked it, but I don't. So I made my little cinnamon and honey mixture. I'm gonna top it with some granola, cacao nibs, and then I'm gonna put all the strawberries on there. And this is a little concoction that I came up with. Oh my God, I'm making a mess. Oh, also, I got this thing off of Amazon. I'll have it linked down below and on my LTK, but it instantly chills your coffee. So I used it this morning and I made the best iced coffee. I'll insert a picture, but you literally just put this under your Nespresso and it instantly makes it cold. So now I gotta wash it, but this thing is awesome. It tasted really good. I'm about to print off some Poshmark labels. I got a few orders today. I love this printer for Poshmark, but it's just a little tricky to get going because it always gets jammed. I'm just gonna print these off. And then I have to put away some of my Lululemon items that I just did a haul on, and I also made a TikTok on it. I did that this weekend, so now I can put everything away. Got the orders. I'm gonna ship those out tomorrow. All the items are still at my parents' house, so I don't know why I do it that way. I just don't really have anywhere to put them, so I keep them over there, and then when I get an order, I go grab it. Okay, Lulu Closet is done. I put everything away. This is my favorite place in the whole wide world. I just think it's so satisfying. I love how I'm giving you guys a play-by-play, but now I'm going to get everything organized for my collective haul that I gotta film. Basically with those, I just keep a list on my phone of everything that I've bought over the past month, and then I gather everything when it comes time to sit down and film the video. That way I don't forget anything that I've purchased. So I just keep a list on my notes app. That way it's organized. I also keep all the original packaging for the thumbnail. So can't wait for that to be cleared out because it's been bothering me. So I'm just gonna do that, and then I'll probably get ready to film. So here's the aftermath of filming my collective hauls. So much stuff. The video will already be up by the time you guys see this one, so I'll have a link in the description. Now I have to clean all this up. I made a little snack because I got hungry again. It's 5:30. I'll probably start cooking in about an hour or so, maybe around 7. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm going to do some computer work. Welcome to my cooking show, Tori's Kitchen. Oh God, okay, I'm just kidding. But I am going to cook. It's 7:17, The Bachelor comes on at 8. I'm trying to plan it to where I'll be done cooking. By the time The Bachelor comes on, I poured a glass of white wine. This is a big glass because this is all I had left in the bottle. I opened it this weekend, and obviously if you know anything about wine, once you open a corked bottle, it typically needs to be drank within 3 days. So I'm gonna drink this while I'm cooking. Sometimes it's just nice to have a glass of wine while you're cooking. It works out perfectly because it's white and we're having chicken. So I'm gonna make like a chicken stir fry. It's super easy. I am not the greatest chef in the world. Like, I struggle, okay? This is really easy. It's basically foolproof. So I'll show you guys the ingredients. I'm gonna be cooking the chicken in the air fryer, and then once it's cooked, I'm gonna throw it in this pan with the cooked vegetables and add like a stir fry sauce to it. Honestly, the air fryer slays, and it cooks it perfect every single time. So I honestly prefer doing that than cooking chicken on the stove. It honestly just depends, but literally the other day I cooked it on the stove and I just prefer the air fryer. So yeah, I'm also so proud of myself because I've been on my cooking grind. I've cooked 4 nights in a row, so I'm very proud. But I'll show you the ingredients. First up, you need some white rice. This one is from Trader Joe's. You just put it in the freezer and then put it in the microwave for 3 minutes. It's amazing. Honestly, I prefer over restaurant rice. Then you're gonna need your peppers. I used some of these the other day. That's why there's not that many of the colored ones, or they're all colored, but of the red, yellow, and orange. I don't like green pepper. Ugh, I don't know, I just don't like it. And then you will need some chicken. This is organic, boneless, skinless breast cutlets, and salt and pepper, olive oil for the pan, and then my secret ingredient is this Trader Joe's General Tso stir fry sauce. So I'm gonna start prepping and then cooking. Bachelor. I had to put my camera on the charge, but I ate my dinner and I watched The Bachelor. It's now 10:30. I ate all my food. It was so good tonight. Like, honestly, it was the best I've ever made it. So that was a slay. But I'm gonna do my nighttime routine because I feel like I didn't get enough substantial content. I got a lot of content, like time-wise, but I feel like I haven't really showed you guys a lot, so I'm gonna do my nighttime routine. I also broke out in a rash. It's still there a little bit, but it was really bad. I have no idea what it was from. My body just, it hates me right now. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I always start out with my Dr. Dennis Gross LED face mask. I'm not showering tonight because I actually showered this morning before my hair appointment because I didn't want my hair to get wet, even with the shower cap. So already showered, and I usually only wash my face once a day, which I know is really weird to some people, but that's just how it works for me. So I washed it in the shower this morning, so I'm just going over it with Bioderma because you need a clean face before you put the mask on. I know I say this in every video, but every single item that I use on a daily basis is linked on my LTK. I have it organized in sections on there. It's super easy to look through. I have makeup products, skincare, bath products, hair. I have everything. So if you're ever curious on what I use, it's all on my LTK. I start off with this and I just put it on like that. I look scary. And I do it on the red for 3 minutes, and then when that goes off, I do it on the blue. They have a blue and red combination, but I just do it separately just to make sure. But while this is on, I'm gonna go make my nighttime juice. So I'll take you guys with me. This looks so scary. I literally cannot. Oh my gosh, it looks even worse in the dark. Oh my gosh, let me go turn some lights on. I literally, oh my gosh, I have my windows open and my apartment overlooks a main road from the living room, and people can definitely see me, especially when the light was off. Like, I bet that looked so scary. But I just get a cup. This one's so cute. It's from Anthropology. It's like little red hearts. And then I get my Tarte cherry juice. This is organic. I think I got this one from Whole Foods, but you can get it anywhere. And I just do about that much every night. Some people mix like a probiotic soda in there, like a poppy. You can also put magnesium in it, but I already take magnesium. And then I get a little straw, and that's my Sleepy Girl mocktail. Usually if I have a glass of wine before bed, it'll make me tired, but I didn't even finish that glass that I showed you guys because of my rash. It was freaking me out. I don't think that's what caused it, obviously, but I don't know. I just wasn't in the mood. Cheers. Perfect timing, that just went off. Then I switch it to the blue. I took my vitamins off camera. Now I'm gonna take my antibiotic. Fun stuff. I also put a new fresh Band-Aid on my wart that I got frozen off at the derm. Hot girls have warts, okay? I haven't had one in literally 14 years, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, that is done. Now for the fun part. I go in with Snell Mucin. I do like 2-ish pumps. I have to put it on my face weird because I'm trying not to get it on the Band-Aid. Next I go in with the Caudalie Vino Perfect Serum. Do about that much. Again, I'm having to put it on weird. I also did retinol last night, so I feel like my face is a little more red than it usually is. Next I go in with the Zeoskin Daily Power Defense. I use this as a moisturizer kinda. Sometimes I use the hydrating creme from them when my skin is like extra dry, but I only usually go in with that like once a week because for the most part all I need is this Daily Power Defense. And then after that I'm gonna go in with the Zeoskin Growth Factor Eye Serum. Okay, I am now in bed, going to drink my cherry juice and finish this book. I think I've got an hour left. So I'll definitely get it done by tonight, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. The cherry juice literally knocks me out. It's amazing. I've been very consistent with it lately, and I can tell it definitely works. I've been drinking it for the past 2 months, I wanna say, maybe 3. I'm going to finish that juice, and then I'm gonna brush my teeth and do my mouthwash and all that stuff and put my hair up. But that is it for this vlog. I'm gonna end it off here. I normally never do day in the life, so I normally always do like a few days vlog, but Let me know if you like day in the lives. I feel like I was able to get more content within a day, if that makes sense, because normally if I'm vlogging a few days, I don't get a lot in one day because of time and stuff. So let me know how you guys like it, if you want me to do more. I love you guys so much. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel, click that bell, and I will hopefully see you very soon in my next one. Bye guys.